You are now listening to the Two Bros, One Podcast.
And let's begin.
Hey.
Hey.
What's up, everybody?
Hey.
Hello. Welcome back to your two favorite brothers talking on two microphones, the Brothers Grimm.
Yep. No, we're the Brothers Grimm. No, we're the Two Brothers Grimm, and welcome back to another episode of the Two Bros One Podcast.
Hosted by the Brothers Grimm.
You're fine. I saved you.
I am your host, MC Broccoli.
I am DJ Hunts.
And today we're talking about everything, anything, and absolutely nothing. Yes, absolutely nothing. Just like
I'm glitching out. Go ahead.
wow.
Just like
yeah, you know.
Yeah.
Just like
Like
burritos on the freeway.
that is nothing. That is a yeah. Especially if it's like a burrito you just bought and somehow it flies out the window because your crazy ex-girlfriend threw it out there. I don't know.
Or if you're Ron Burgundy from that one clip.
That's right. The Ron Burger.
All right. Insert the clip here.
This burrito is delicious, but it is filling.
That's what it is. That's what I'm talking about. But welcome back, everybody, to another episode of the Two Bros on Podcast, hosted by the Brothers Grimm. Man, welcome back. We took off last week. I mean, but it might not even look like there was last week because on Spotify and YouTube, it looks like we have filmed it in all one day, which is the secret. I just told you, so whatever. But today's a great episode. We've had a lot happen going on the last couple of weeks. We played a lot of shows. You know, as the Brothers Grimm, like I said, mistakenly mentioned before, we play a lot of shows.
August is filled up show month. That came out really.
Do you want to rewind that and do that again there, Squirrely Dan?
Let's rewind that. Yeah, August was filled with a lot of shows.
Yeah, we did definitely had a lot of shows. I mean,
Was it 6?
dude, yeah, we had 6 shows.
6 shows in the month of August.
And just for your little noggins, just to get it kind of going, October is filled up with 6 shows as well.
Yep.
You got to follow us. I mean, you don't have to if you don't want to, but if you want to come party to like some sick, raging like music that we all know and love, you know, coming out. It's free. A lot of these shows are free. You know, all I want you to do is be yourself, be fun, have fun. You know, this world is annoying, and there's so many things going on with politics and blah 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 blah.
A lot of reasons to cause division between everybody.
And yeah, we want to bring the unity in like, you know, I don't care what you believe in.
Yeah.
I don't care what you're doing. I don't care if your hair is pink or
what-
blue or whatever. Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Come enjoy
That's
good.
the beauty about music. Is
Yeah.
that like people from all different, you know, can have different beliefs, different politics, different hair color, different sex changes, non-sex changes, straight, gay, whatever. We can all come together and enjoy some music and party together.
Yes,
as if we were all best friends to begin with. So.
And that's what we do,
Yeah.
and that's what I love so much about doing
3 hours. 3 hours to escape for a little bit.
Yeah, absolutely. Please come join us. You know, we love you. We miss you. If you haven't gone to the Brothers Grimm show, come hang out. Or if you're listening online, or if you're in a different country or different state right now, hey, we just know we love you too. We're sending the love out to you as well. We'll come to your state. Let us know what state you want to come to. But Hunter,
That'd be great.
man, with those like last 2 shows, you know, I don't want to go off too much on it because I have a very kind of a hot topic that
You do.
I talk about that.
You dove deep into this topic.
I did.
It's really interesting too.
You know what? Screw it. I'm gonna dive into the topic. You got me going. This is what the topic is. Okay. Have you heard of Randonautica? I can't say it right. Randonautica or random. Yeah, it's like Randonautica.
No,
Have you ever heard of
I
it?
have not.
Randonautica is this app that's like a geocaching app.
Okay.
You know, geocaching is
Like geocaching, Pokemon Go, you have to go outside to go scavenger hunt for something.
Yeah, you get
Got
out,
it.
you go outside, you know, people like are hiding things in like, you know, small places,
Right.
you know, you gotta get a prize.
Yeah.
Well, this is kind of the same thing with that one. Randonautica, the reason why I found this was because I blame TikTok. I just went on a whole TikTok rant because I just love the really like conspiracy theory, weird,
Yeah.
like
I've gotten into it a couple of times too.
And I got into Randonautica, and I was just so intrigued by what I was doing, and I also was very bit disturbed. So if what you don't know what Randonautica is, Google it right now. It's an app that where you can you can type in a story, or you can type in a place, or you can type in whatever you want. I'll give you an example. If you want to find, I don't know, you said like a black coffee mug. This app will take you to a location that's kind of similar. They'll show you kind of some similarity of the black coffee mug, but yet it will also show you something from your personal life, which is, I think, a little bit weird. So let me dive into this a little more.
They'll show us something about your life.
Yeah, it'll show us something personal about your. Yeah, this is why it's weird. This is why it's weird. It taps into who you are, and it brings out the personality. And I think with today's day and age, security is not really cybersecurity is not really there anymore. With the thing that came out about everybody's social security number being leaked out and everything. This app really follows that. So there was on my TikTok scrolling, deep diving thing, I came across this one video that Randonautica had put out, and it was these teens that were doing the app, and they typed into where they wanted to explore, so I'm kind of happy. But on their journey, they discovered this box, and in this box that was found on the beach shore or whatever, they found a dead body.
Ooh,
yeah.
Wow.
So and you can find in the video on TikTok. It's
do you have the TikTok?
You know what? I'll find the TikTok for you. But it was posted by and Henry, and this was I think last year, or
was that last year?
No, I think it was actually this year. It says
it's how do you spell it? It's random.
RAN.
Oh, Randonautica.
Yeah,
okay.
Randonautica.
Yeah.
First thing that pops up. What does it say?
It has a video that's
blurred. Yeah. So
watch anyways. This isn't it, right? It's not here.
No, but that's one of the things that takes you. It really take. But I'm getting off a little topic here. Yes, Randonautica.
All right. Is this the video though?
No, there's one. There should be one about teens on a beach. But basically, sorry, not to
Yeah. Go ahead. I just want to find it because. It'd be cool to
these
watch
teens found this this box of suitcase and had a dead body in it. Police came forward and said, yeah, this was a whole thing. But my big thing about this is that a lot of people give mixed reviews about Randonautica. They say that it's totally fine app, it's whatever, it's fun, but there's also everybody says that I've talked to and done my research on, they always say, but be careful. They always say be careful about this. And my roommates did joke with me all the time, and they're like, Billy and Jackie, they're all like, we should download the app and find it out. And I'm just so I'm just scared too, because I don't want to open that door to that whole world. But if it's for the podcast and TikTok, maybe I will find it out for you. Maybe we'll dive deeper into it, because I'm very interested in what this is all about. But what everybody kind of find out is there's a lot of videos that came out on TikTok, where they type in a place, or they type in something scary, and this app takes them to a really weird location. It takes them to an abandoned house out in the middle of nowhere. And there's videos on it. Look it up on TikTok. It's all over TikTok, and it's very scary. It's very interesting. It's too much information. I think this app is horrible. And I looked and I did more research, and the founder is just this random kid, who's just I think it all started with when Bitcoin was huge, and it started with what's what I'm looking for? What's the word? Tokens and stuff. It started as it was as an app developer, so they would get people behind it. It was an app that they were developing. But this is my theory. This is my theory about Randonautica. I think this app was from the dark web. Yeah. And that it's being, and it's portrayed as this nice little, it's a fun app to go do whatever.
Scavenger hunt.
Go on a scavenger hunt. It'd be okay.
Something to do with your day. Something to do with a bunch of friends. Yeah.
But why do they need to put something scary in there? Why do they need to?
People love scary stuff.
They do. They love it. But but there's also been things out. Well, people are getting followed now. People are, they're tapping into the more information, and that to me is too f***ing scary, dude. That's too much.
It's too much.
That's way too
You're
much.
putting yourself in danger at this point.
Yeah, and like, I don't get that. I just really don't get that, and it's a big concern for me, and I don't think a lot of people think it's a concern. I get really made fun of a lot.
I think
about
it's exciting, it's fun, it's dangerous, it's adventurous, and I think people just like toss out all the worry. Say, oh, it's not that bad. They wouldn't put this up if it was that bad. They justify it.
Very much so.
Thinking that it's harmless, there's something bad that's gonna happen. I found the video, by the way.
You did.
I think this is it, right?
Let's roll the clip right here.
It was girls, right?
Yeah.
I don't know if this is the exact video, but this came out last year, right?
I think it said yeah.
Yeah, it's if this is not the exact video, it's definitely one of the videos. It's
Oh, actually came out in 2020.
It starts like this. It's like it starts with Randonautica is an app that coordinates randomly to explore your local area and report findings. So here we go. Here we go. Insert clip.
Gotta go. I'll do stuff.
The girls found a suitcase at the bottom of the.
Yes, it's the video.
Bro. Wait, open it.
That's the box.
It's a suitcase.
Suitcase. Yeah.
Open it. It stinks, y'all.
And they smell something there.
Oh. Oh.
The teens find the luggage and call the police.
A suitcase on the one.
I think there's a dead body, yeah. Is that the documents reported several news outlets. Yep, got big.
I hate the music. I hate this music. But you see what I mean, though?
Yeah.
And that happened, and that's been happening more and more as people dive into it.
Well,
I just don't support it. I just don't like it.
Yeah, well, yeah. The sad reality is now that because it's like crazy stuff like that. More people are going to be way more into it. Some of them are going to be smart and come strapped.
Yeah.
In case somebody wants to like pull whatever, Moida or something worse.
Right.
So but people are just gonna be like, dude, it's just crazy. Oh, what if we find a dead body? It'd be so cool. It'd be on the news and And it's like, yeah, dude, don't.
It's not. I really don't think it's worth it. I really don't.
It's almost like they want to live in a horror story. They want to live in a horror film. It's almost
Yeah.
like they want to be in a horror film and hope something happens, and they be the heroes of their own story.
I don't think they're the heroes, though. I don't.
No. They want to become like the main character, or the hero of the story, the one who escaped, the one who had the big crazy story to tell.
Yeah.
That's what they want, and it's kind of a sick, twisted way to go
It's
about
very.
it.
I look at it. Call me crazy and call me weird and call me whatever. But when it comes to this kind of stuff, I really feel like we just don't need to tap into that realm. I feel like it crosses the line of like.
Oh, you put yourself in risk.
Privacy.
Yeah.
And now you're letting this. I mean,
I think
with like Instagram and TikTok and Facebook and all this stuff. Our information is already out there already, so it's not like. I guess not a big deal, but I feel like with this app, it's like tapping more.
It makes you more of a
into-
target.
Yeah,
That's what it does. It makes you more of a target.
And I feel like with like just like the dark web kind of being out there, and I feel like it's being definitely. I feel like that's how it was. It was an app.
Yeah.
That was on the dark web.
I believe that.
That
Totally.
someone said, "Oh, I think we should definitely
Make an app out of this.
make an app in it," which
Yeah.
is not true because I found the story about the guy who actually does this, and it was a whole crowdfunding thing. He wanted to make this app and make it safe and everything, but he's not responsible for all these killings. He's not responsible for all these places, but it does
But
seem
he
weird.
put the incentive was out there for
But it-
someone to like do something.
But it does seem weird that a lot of really weird stuff does happen on the app.
Yeah.
And that, like, who do you, like, it's like, I don't know who to blame
How do you-
here.
Well,
I guess
it's
I
like,
blame-
how do you? Okay, well, first of all, either he's lying and he is part of it, or second of all, so many people, crazy people, have got onto it where it's kind of almost impossible to control now, and he's either gonna just allow this to happen and lawyer up and not take any responsibility for whatever people find,
Mhm.
which is a law, which is. I would say if you're a business person, that's something you want to avoid. You don't want to go to court. You don't want to lawyer up every single, all this time, like, especially if you didn't create the app for that.
Yeah.
Or just shut it down. You shut down the app because it's obviously people have been given the incentive to do some crazy stuff like put a freaking dead body in a suitcase
Yeah.
on at a pier on some rocks, And okay, here's my critical. I'm gonna be critical right here.
Please.
Okay. Like I would like maybe do some research on it. Is it legit or was that kind of like a setup? Because there was, was there actual police reports with dead body? Okay,
100%.
this is real.
Yeah, this
This
is
isn't like a whole setup to like boost the app up, right?
No,
No.
no. It's not like that. It's this is a true statement. Like
Okay.
this is very true.
Okay.
Randonautica.
Police report.
on my deep dive of this app,
They actually found a dead. Did they identify who the body was?
They did identify the body.
They didn't.
They did.
Who is it?
I don't think they released what the name of it is, but
This was last year, right?
no, this is 2020. Sorry, everybody. It was 2020. My bad.
They haven't released names since 2020.
Well, they might have, but they also might have wanted to just not release the names too.
Pretty sure you can go like on the police report and they'll say who it is.
Maybe you
and
can.
It's been identified. Who was the
Every
body?
time
Yeah.
every time I type in Randonautica, it's saying people died of using the app. People are, or like people are being followed.
Well, yeah, it's clickbait.
Randonautica
It's clickbait.
got us killed. I think
The Randonautica got us killed, and we're here to write the story.
Yeah,
and
here
tell
we're-
about how we died.
randonauting. That's what people say. It's like it's randonauting.
Randonauting, yeah.
But it's all over TikTok. It's literally all over. You can
It's
you
like the
can
top,
find it
top
everywhere.
conspiracy story of the.
There's weird stories. There's weird things that happen. I saw another one where like this whatchamacallit. There's like teen or like these people are going down this one long road, and this like kind of baby starts walking towards them. I think it was like a mentally challenged baby, or like that baby had like some like it.
Yeah.
I don't want to assume anything, but at the same time, it's just weird.
It's always weird.
It's very random. Why does that need to happen? It's really weird. It's really, and I encourage you, check it out. Look.
Why does that happen? It's the same reason. Why when people who hate watching scary movies, why do you go watch that? Why do you like that stuff?
Yeah,
Because it's a thrill. Because it's scary. I love the being scared. I love telling like how scared I was watching that movie. Kind of like how we did a couple weeks ago when we talked about watching Paranormal Activity. Except this is on a bigger scale. And something that actually is a little bit more, I'll use the word lightly, adventurous, but also very extremely dangerous.
Yeah.
Like I could see myself like doing this, but at the same time too, the after effects, always watching my back, never feeling safe alone at night, always like thinking my phone's gonna get hacked or somebody's gonna hack my information or whatever because I went and did this thing on Randonautica. So that's the real horror, is never being able to feel safe ever again. And I don't think people think about that.
Whoa. Yeah. It just there's a lot.
Unless you're strapped up or you've covered your all assets and phone block things, this and that, and exactly when someone's trying to do something, whether it be physical or online, don't do it. That's like, yeah, you put yourself at risk if you sure don't know what you're getting into.
It's just all so weird to me. There's tons of videos on there's so many videos of
there's a lot of it.
Of just weird things and it's all weird to me, and I just don't think personally that it should be like this.
Yeah,
I think it's just be cautious, be aware of what you're doing, what you're downloading on a big scale, because as you can tell nowadays age,
or if you have done it, well, tell us your story.
Oh my god, I would love to hear your story.
Yeah, if you've done this before,
if you've been random nodding,
don't do it. But if you have done it,
let me know.
Let us know. Type it in the comments. Give us a story.
You can personally DM me.
Yeah,
I want to know.
What do you recommend with all this stuff?
Yeah.
What do you have to say for someone who has done it?
Yeah, tell me. Am I tripping out too much? Am I being like a Karen and being like, don't do this, or I just don't. Something weird about it. Something's weird. I don't like it.
If you don't know how to protect if you don't know how to protect yourself online, for people to not hack into your system, that's what I really am worried about.
Right.
Because you give your information, they can find out where you live, they can get your social security number, they can find out everything about you, they can screw with your life on the web and you never see it. or the thought of like they could, because you go into that is the horror part, thinking never being able to rest, never being able to. You're just constantly stressed, thinking, "Am I going to get hacked in today?"
Yeah.
By some whatever dude on this, because I decided to go on this adventure around Randonautica. So there's that, and also, who the hell can break into my house and do something to me?
Yeah, not a fan. Not a fan. But that was like my kind of 2 cents of like, It
was interesting. It's a little different.
Very
I like
interesting.
that.
I love conspiracies.
Going into the spooky season, dude. I like that.
I love the spooky season.
I love the spooky season.
Love it.
That's good.
Very much love it.
One of my favorite things to do is sometimes whether I go to bed or I stay up late enough where I go outside and there's like a full moon. All the lights are off. In our backyard there's a golf course, so you just see the moon just like shining on the whole golf course. And I'll just like pull my phone out and just like listen to creepypasta stories. It's such a
Dude.
that's a vibe.
Creepypasta stories are just those get you.
Sometimes some of them are very long-winded and I'm just like, this story sucks.
Yeah, those are just kind of weird. Maybe we should like. I think for this season coming up, we definitely should like get into some creepypasta stuff.
That'd be cool.
Maybe tell a creepypasta story.
Yeah.
Maybe you should.
Tell a good creepypasta story, dude.
Oh yeah,
I'm sure everybody would love that.
I think everybody loves good
That would be
creepy
great.
story.
That'd be cool.
Hell yeah. But that was kind of like my 2 cents. But
I don't even, yeah. And then, because, like, I would say the other thing better than that is telling our own scary stories, like things where we thought we were like, we have our own scary story, like we almost drowned in the ocean from surfing or whatever.
I don't really.
So I don't really
I don't really
that.
have like a scary story.
I really don't. Nothing to compete with that. So I think that'd be fun.
I mean, yeah.
Talk about upcoming horror movies.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
a lot of good up and coming horror movies.
Oh, did we do that already? Top 5 horror movies? Season 1? Did we do that? I know we did Halloween movies. You realize it's almost been a year, right?
Wow,
Since we started this podcast.
that's crazy.
I know.
I know we started it last October, didn't we?
Can't believe that.
Our first episode. I remember we were. Yeah, I know, but I know. Yeah, we did. I think. No, we did top 5 favorite bands, top 5 like stories. I don't know. I'll have to look back and do it because I don't think we did our top 5 favorite horror movies.
I know we did top 5.
You did. We
Halloween
did do top
movies.
5 favorite horror movies.
We did?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I already did that. Shoot.
We can do it again. I don't care. It's our podcast.
Yeah,
Whatever we want.
yeah, we did. I did. We did. I remember now because I know I had to. We had to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we'll have some good stuff to do.
Anyway.
Also, you're definitely gonna see us dressed up for October because I think it's
Yeah,
we're
that'd
gonna
be
be every episode you're gonna see. So make sure you check in.
Fit the vibe.
Yeah, October, man. You know what I'm saying,
Fit
though.
fit the vibe.
Yeah, though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But on that note, again, if you don't know who we are and what we do, we're the Brothers Grimm.
We got geriatrics in the back over
I
here.
don't know if you can see geriatrics back there.
He's rocking the same shirt that Brock's rocking on right
Yeah,
now.
rocking over
Got an
there.
oversized tie-dye t-shirt.
A1 Day 1 shirt, baby.
And if you like something a little bit more dark or a little bit more original, we got the colored. I call it the colored t-shirts because it's like the most colorful t-shirt we got.
It is colorful.
Yeah, with both me and Brock as skeletons rocking. You can also get that as well.
Yeah, and you can also buy some sweet mugs.
Your logo won't be that small. It will be
Your
this size.
logo will be that.
I'll fix that.
But yeah, you can buy. You'll see the link right here. Go to the brothersgrim.store, purchase today, and buy some merch
Buy
because
some weech.
it looks good on you. It'll look great. Trust me.
Yeah.
Summer sale is going really well. We've sold a lot so far. So buy it because new collection's coming in. We're kind of running out, so you need to get on it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so like and subscribe. If you're listening to this podcast right now, you're on Spotify, download it.
Yep.
If you're on YouTube, subscribe, dog.
Hit the subscription button.
Hit it. Check it out.
Hit the follow button.
And we love you. We appreciate it. Because if you like hearing us talk on a microphone, well, guess what, baby? We got more seasons coming out. Season 3 is coming up around the corner. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
But that's what I'm saying. I love you. Go check it out. brothersgrim.store. Like, subscribe, YouTube, Spotify. Cut, print. I'm out. Later. Just kidding. No, dang it. All right. But another topic that I liked last. Let me say that one more time. Lumping. Came dog.
Long thing. Is that even a word?
What up, brother? Everything, anything, and absolutely nothing. brother, the Two Bros on Podcast. There you go.
That
Whatever.
needs to be in captions. Just whatever Matt makes. Long thing.
Last week or 2 weeks ago, we talked with Hunter about his top 5. I think it's top 10 animes.
We did top 10.
Top 10 favorite animes of
Oh,
all
yeah.
time, and that he liked, and then we compared them. But I loved that you got to talk about it because I love when you talk, man. I know I talk a lot. I'm really sorry.
Things I'm passionate about.
Yeah, so let's talk about it more. I think we should do this one. I think we should do a top 10 favorite video games.
Yeah, let's go.
Hunter, you tell people about like you stream and stuff.
Oh yeah. I mean, it comes with the territory when you're a content creator, influencer. Naturally you want to stream for your audience.
Yeah.
Hot take. I think the whole TikTok streaming and trying to get people to donate and battle, I think it's so tacky.
Yeah.
I hate it. I hate standing there on the phone, like, come on guys, donate, so I can beat this guy who's also trying to use you to donate money to you, and it's so distasteful. I'm just thinking like, and then it's so I hate it. I hate it so much. I think for one, it hasn't worked out for me, and when it doesn't work out, then I get pissed off at my fans, whether because they're young, whether because they don't have money, they don't want to donate money. It's just all this stuff, and it's just like, why am I doing this? Am I even?
We're just kids.
It's so bad, and you get jealous of people who are like donating money and for creators and stuff like that. It's just, dude, it's just like, it's so ugh. Anyway, it's not for me. That part is not for me. But
you stream.
I do love streaming video games. I love to stream video games. I used to stream myself DJing,
which I miss so much.
Yeah, it was good times. I might bring it back. I think
bring it back.
And but I think video games is cool. It's more relatable. It gives me a chance to talk with people and hang out, especially when I play Fortnite. Because I have a young audience, and the young audience is forever a Fortnite kid. For a lot of them, not everybody, but majority of them, and I like to play with them, and they give them a chance to talk with me. We get to play some games, and it's like it's something. I give them something, they give me something back. It's a very it's very mutual. I love it. It's fun.
Yeah,
so I love doing that.
Community.
So therefore, since I've played video games my whole life, but more so since becoming a TikTok influencer and streaming games, picking out games to stream, and so yeah, I got a top 10 favorite video games, and I actually want, and Brock is going to compare it to the actual top 10 games of all time.
Yeah, which I love doing because it's No, I'm not to be a dead horse here, but I don't not like video games. I think video games are great. I think it's really cool. I just am not like. I don't know. I don't think I'm like that.
So you think?
Smart. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not my thing, but it's okay because I like to hear everybody's like different perspective on it and like what they like about it and what not. I don't know. Just it's not my thing, but it's definitely your thing, and I want to hear your top 10, my brother, because I got a good top 10 right here.
All right.
So let's start at number 10.
Yeah.
No particular order, Hunter. Number 10.
Well, it's gonna be in a particular order for sure.
Oh.
It definitely will be. Some of these I'm gonna like collab with. It's gonna be like kind of like a series. I'm just gonna put it all in one type of deal. But if you're gonna make me pick out one game out of them, I will, because I do have it. But I kind of put those series because it's not just a one game; it's a multiple game thing. But anyway, we'll get that when we reach that. Number 10. I actually am having a hard time figuring out what my 10 is. You know what? I'm gonna go classic. On number 10. The original Donkey Kong Country.
Nice.
Classic Donkey Kong Country. Never have beaten it ever before. You have to beat it. You have to complete every level. Yeah. Donkey Kong Country has like 200, 300. I don't even know how many levels it is. All I know is I've never been able to beat it.
Wow.
It's a lot. Maybe I'm over exaggerating, but I just know that it's stupid hard to play. Stupid hard to beat.
Is that the one? It's not like 8-bit, right? It's like
what?
It's not 8-bit where it's like super like old school.
Yeah, super old school.
Oh,
like Super Nintendo.
Oh,
Super Nintendo.
See,
yeah.
Go to show you how much I know about video games.
Yeah. So Donkey Kong Country. I'm gonna go with that.
Nice.
Number 9. A little bit more modern, not too modern, but a little bit old, and it's a horror game. It's probably one of the best horror games that's ever been made, Outlast.
Oh.
Particularly Whistleblower. That's like the DLC to Outlast. So it's like the side game, Whistleblower.
Mm-hmm.
And here's the thing. This is a cool story. I think you were there. I don't know if you were there. It was our buddy James's birthday.
I was there.
You were there. And James
Outlast,
was
yes.
he was a big gamer too, and he he bought Outlast, the Whistleblower. I think it was just called Whistleblower. When I just knew it as Whistleblower, but it was actually part of the Outlast franchise.
Mm-hmm.
Or the DLC to the franchise. And we went over to his house and we sat there and watched him play.
Yeah, it was his birthday.
And
it was his birthday.
And that was like my first time watching
a scary game.
a scary game. And I was like, bro, this is way more intense than watching any horror movie before because this guy is the main character.
Right.
And it's like, dude, he could die in any second. Like, he could die right now. Like, it was so fun to watch him play Whistleblower, bro. And, dude, everything, without spoiling the game, dude, it was hard to watch. Particularly with the one crazy dude trying to find a wife. You know what I'm talking about? You will if you play it. And what he does to guys. And so it was just so intense watching it. So that's definitely one of the best games. One of the top up there.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I've actually played it, but it's just one of the tough games. So I watched it so many times. I'm just like, I know how to play it. You know,
you're integrated.
Yeah, I'm very much integrated with
Nice.
it. So, no, I actually did play it. I have played it. So I'm taking back what I said.
Yeah.
I have played it. I have played it.
Yeah, there's a few that you definitely played.
All right, number 8, classic game, Super Mario Bros.
Hey.
Yes, Super Mario Bros. Bro, I've actually beat that whole game, including the lost levels.
Whoa.
Yeah, some people don't know about the lost levels, dude. There's lost levels to Super Mario Bros.
Super Mario Bros. Or Super Smash Bros.
Super Mario Bros.
Okay, totally, completely different.
Yeah, two different games. Super
Gotcha,
Smash
gotcha.
Bros. I know for a fact that's in the top 10. That is like the hype. That has so much hype. Anyway, it's not my top 10. It's not my top 10. I played Super Smash Bros, but I was never good, so I stopped. Nor did I really have the GameCube at the time to play it, and so I was like behind everybody. Anyway, but Super Mario Bros. I love that. Love that.
Nice.
Yeah, I was kind of debating between that or Super Mario World. I love both games, but I love Super Mario Bros. Is good.
Nice.
Number 7. I had a friend get me into this game. I didn't really have a lot of hope in this, but I heard a lot of hype about this game when the time it came out. Gears of War.
Ooh.
Yeah, Gears of War. Great game. The whole franchise is really good. I mean, the last Gears of War game was like kind of more like an RPG open world type of game, but it was still good. And but if I had to pick one of the games, I'm going to say Gears of War 2. Number 2 was cool. Number 2 was really cool.
Who got you into that game?
It was like a couple of friends at high school.
Yeah.
A couple of friends at high school that were playing it. Few of them were playing it. So it wasn't just one person, it was a few.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, Gears of War, definitely up there. Yeah, I'm more of an Xbox guy in case you guys haven't noticed yet.
Are all these going to be like Xbox or
some
PC?
No. Some of them are PC. I eventually converted to PC, and that's where I live. I live in the PC world.
You're in the PC world.
PC world.
No more consoles.
Yeah, not really consoles anymore. Yeah, and but I use an Xbox controller to play games. It's either keyboard or Xbox controller. So
is that cool? Is that like a?
I mean, if you want to play like first-person shooter games, it's useful.
Someone call you a nerd if they like say you use an Xbox controller.
If anything, I'm lame for not using keyboard.
Huh?
If anything, I'm more lame for not using keyboard and mouse.
Oh, so someone will call you a nerd for using
Yeah.
the keyboard and mouse.
Or I'm just not as good as other players could be.
I wouldn't either.
For some of these games. Anyway. So, number 6. I thought, dude, I'm glad this one came to my memory because this was definitely one of my favorite games. Growing up, I'm playing Guitar Hero.
Guitar Hero.
Guitar Hero.
Let's go.
Yes.
I was good at that one.
I love Guitar Hero. That was fun. When that game came out, I was dude, that was like. Oh.
Do you remember the first time I played Guitar Hero?
We were at Fry's.
We
were at Fry's and we were just walking around looking at the video game section, and here's like this game where you strum the guitar, and oh my gosh, bro, that was everything,
dude.
That was everything.
That was Hunter's.
That was
your game.
That
dude.
was my game for a minute.
Could you beat the Dragon Force song?
Never beat it. Never beat it.
Never.
I could never really get past that first part. I just had the hardest time. And I don't know. If I stayed, I don't know what happened. If I stayed motivated to do it, I would have. But I think I got into some other games, so I kind of put that to the side.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What was like one of your favorite songs to play on Guitar Hero?
Oh, dude, what wasn't my favorite song? I mean, I beat Jordan, Buckethead Jordan.
I remember that one.
That was good. I finally beat that one. I love playing Cowboys from Hell, Pantera.
Mm-hmm.
Love playing One, Metallica. Love playing. Dude, there was a plethora, bro. Like Raining Blood by Slayer.
Yeah,
it's a fun one. Beast in the Harlot was a good song.
Beast in the Harlot.
Definitely more of the heavier songs I love playing.
Yeah,
so, dude, Bulls on Parade was such a fun song to play though.
Oh yeah,
Bulls on Parade. Yeah. So there's a plethora of songs.
Wasn't there one at one point that you were in like a Guitar Hero tournament?
I was. It was like a
you did-
GameStop.
Yeah, like
type of
GameStop, one of
tournament.
those. Yeah,
And I was not that great at the time when I got invited. Everybody else was like really good at expert and
they could play Guitar Hero acoustically.
pretty much. That's a South Park reference.
Oh yeah, John the Fisherman.
Yeah.
Fucking so good. Sorry. Go on.
No, that's a great episode.
I love that episode.
Yeah,
You can play Guitar Hero acoustically.
Yeah.
Thad.
So
I quit.
yeah.
Sorry. So many references. All right, go ahead.
So yeah, love Guitar Hero. That was number 6. But this is the top 5 right here. This is kind of like more modern day. This is what I played in the last like 5 years or so. Number 5, definitely going to be one of the best horror games of all time, if not Poppy Playtime. Yeah,
Poppy Playtime.
Poppy Playtime.
I've
Again, this
never
isn't
heard
the
of
top. This isn't top 10 overall. This is my top 10, and I do love my horror.
Oh,
Yeah,
this game.
that game.
It's really that
With
scary.
Mr. Huggy. Yeah,
Oh,
Mr. Huggy. Yep.
Ooh.
It's a creepy game, dude.
I don't like it. Oh, that where he like chases you throughout. Like, oh gosh, it's suspenseful.
And I'm not gonna lie, I love how they're going about bringing out different chapters. See, at the beginning of the Poppy Playtime, they're bringing out as in different chapters. That's not one whole game yet, but it's becoming a whole game.
Oh, I see. What
Every
you mean.
season, it's like they're making Poppy Playtime as like it's like a Netflix series. They come out with one season or one chapter,
Right.
and then time goes by, chapter 2 comes out, time goes by, chapter 3 comes out. Yeah, and dude, they do not disappoint.
Wow.
They do not disappoint.
I've seen so many TikToks of Poppy Playtime. I can't do that shit, man.
I can.
Like I honestly wasn't there one I sat there with you
Oh yeah,
and when we did
the mortuary assistant.
Mortuary Assistant.
That's a creepy game.
You know, Hunter, I love this kind of stuff. I get all enthusiastic, but I'm a scared little.
Yeah,
I'm scared.
When Mr. Smiley came out and standing on top of that book, and I saw it too because I saw the hand on the corner of the screen. I know this is gonna get Brock so good because it gets everybody so good. And then Brock just like put those hands on the screen.
Dude.
It was so good.
You can check it out. I mean,
That's on.
Isn't that
that's
video
on-
up on YouTube?
It's up on YouTube, TikTok, and everything.
Oh, dude. Well,
Yeah,
I think we can find a clip as well.
we could. I think I could.
We'll find a clip. Well, here, watch this clip here.
Yeah, let me see if I can find it. Oh, I think this is it right here.
Here's a clip. Here's a clip right here.
Brock.
watch. I literally was like right here, and I looked right here, and I saw the legs right here, and I know you didn't see it, and I was like, Brock. It was so funny.
There you go.
Oh,
There you go. There's a.
So glad I saw that when I saw that because, dude, I like. First of all, it took all the fear from the shock from my part, and it just like turned on like the whole. I'm gonna get Brock so mad on this one. So yeah, I love playing horror games for that reason itself.
I like it. I like watching the horror games.
Anyway.
I do get scared. It is fun.
Mortuary Assistant was definitely a good horror game. Not the top 10. Poppy Playtime is on the top 10 because you know what I love a good story. I love good horror stories. I love a laid out creepy whatever story to go with it. Not just like, hey, Mortuary Assistant, some of these bodies are possessed by demons. Figure out which one. Okay.
Right.
Oh, so
This
as creepy as that game was. All right, moving on.
Moving on.
Number 4, another horror game. This is definitely.
You and the horror games.
I gotta think for horror games. I'm sure this is in the top 10 somewhere. This one is called The Village. Resident Evil: The Village.
Resident Evil.
Yep. Resident Evil games. Yep. I never really played any other Resident Evil games besides The Village. I should.
What number is that one? Resident Evil what?
I don't think it's I think it's. I don't know what number. It's not a number.
Oh,
they didn't really give it. It's called The Village. It's called like The Village. Resident Evil.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And that was like my first Resident Evil game I played, and my God, that was probably one of the best horror games ever made.
Is it in VR?
No, I guess it could be, but no, I didn't play it VR. I played it on PC. And dude, yeah, they got one of the boss battles. It was by far one of the creepiest, most eerie, most like shook you to your core a little bit. And and if you guys have played it, you guys know what I'm talking about. When I say baby, you'll see. It was definitely one of the creepiest games. Like I remember standing inside of one of the lockers, just like hearing the boss. I was just so like stop.
Really?
And I was like, I did not want to die by this boss.
Really?
Yeah, because the way you die is like exactly what you expect. Seeing this boss. It was creepy. They definitely had one of the creepiest bosses I ever played, and very iconic. A lot of good bosses that were very iconic. You go to VidCon today, a lot of people probably dress up as a lot of the characters from Resident Evil, especially for the women.
Nice.
So
I did a fun fact. I did a Remember, I did the marketing tour for Resident Evil 7.
Oh yeah, Resident Evil 7. I never played it. Is by far one of the best games ever made.
Dude, I actually did that one. We showed I went around the United States demoing the game, and it was in VR. That was fucking awesome.
Yeah,
I thought it was amazing.
It's a whole nother game.
I mean, dude, and I never knew about it, but playing it the first time, I took up the freaking head mask.
Couldn't do it, huh?
I mean, you just feel it. You just like not good.
So that's in my top 4. Top 4. I have a lot of respect for that game. That was a good game.
Definitely.
Top 3. You ready for this?
Top number 3. Let's
top
go.
3. This may not be your top 3. It's Call of Duty, Black Ops 1. Yeah. Throwback.
Yeah.
I got my throwbacks. I love my throwback games that I played, bro. That was my game. I love all the Call of Duties. I really love. I love all Call of Duties, Modern Warfare, Black Ops. What is it? 4 now? I think they got Black Ops 4 is streaming right now. So anyway, I love Call of Duty. That's by far my favorite first-person shooter. Well, actually, no, it's not. I'll tell that in a second. It's definitely one of the best multiplayer games, if not the best multiplayer game to play in my book. I love it. It is great. Call of Duty franchise, stamp of approval. Although they did some weird stuff with some people who, when it comes to politics, Call of Duty did some effed up stuff. Yeah. But as far as the game, just talking about games, love Call of Duty. Top 3 for sure, absolutely.
Wasn't Call of Duty 1? Didn't they have zombies in the first one?
The very first Call of Duty?
Yeah.
No.
And Black Ops.
Oh yeah, Black Ops. That's when they introduced zombies.
So
yeah, bro.
good.
Classic zombies, bro.
Dude. Classic Zombs.
Classic Zombs, dude. Can't go wrong. Love, yeah. Black Ops 1, for sure.
For sure.
For sure. Played that all the time. That was like my game. Knew every map. Knew it just was good. All right, number two. Here we go. I'm dating myself here, and you guys know why. Number 2. This is not number 1. It was number 1 for the longest time, but it's number 2 as of now. It is Halo. Classic Halo game. The whole franchise.
Whole franchise.
Whole franchise.
Doesn't matter what it is.
Yeah. Maybe not ODST. ODST can go that way.
Ooh,
Yeah,
shots fired.
No, that's not shots fired. Everybody.
All right.
Name one person who would say ODST was the best one out of them all. There is none. They don't exist.
They
if you
ain't
do
here.
exist, you need to play the other Halo games. Okay, go play Halo Reach because that was one of the best stories too. But no, the whole story, Halo, Master Chief, great. It was just there's such a, it's classic. That's the classic, like best game of all time in my opinion. One of the best games of all time. I love Halo.
I love Halo. I love getting on the
If you had to tell me which game I had to pick out of all the Halos, I'd pick Halo 2.
Really?
Out of all of them, if I had to pick one, like what's the best one of them all? Halo 2.
Yeah, the Halo 2.
Halo 2 was like revolutionary. That's when multiplayer went to a whole nother level. And also too, it was one of the best times in high school, dude. We do every
LAN
month.
parties, like all those, like
LAN parties, yeah.
huge, like four people on a TV,
Yep.
but multiple TVs.
Yeah, 4 people on a TV, 10 TVs all around, everybody playing different games. Yeah, we did that in high
It
school.
looks so sick.
I get juiced up on Mountain Dew Code Red or Monster,
Yeah.
or both.
Yeah, or both.
Can't
sleep for days.
And yeah, couldn't sleep that whole night, dude. It was just like that night. Sometimes those nights just went by so fast. I'm just like, we just started. What are you talking about? I was like, dude, it's been 3 hours. I'm like, frick.
Or it's like 5 a.m. and you're like, oh my god, I've been
Yeah.
playing
Dude, we've been
all day.
Halo 2 was when I first started playing online. That was revolutionary for me. So Halo 2. Also, too, it was just, dude, Halo 1 was such a hype that when Halo 2 came out, it was just like, there's no question what everybody's playing.
Right.
It was so good.
Right.
So then they came up with Halo 3. Halo Reach was also really good, too.
Mm.
Halo Reach is like a close second.
That's one of Matt's favorites.
Yeah. Halo 2 is like Halo 2 is number 1. Halo Reach is like a close second. It was really good.
Nice.
Yeah. So anyway, so that's number 2.
Wow, I'm kind of surprised Halo was number 2.
Yeah. Well,
So that'd be a big number 1.
I've been hyping this game up. I have a hard time not playing it.
Well, drum roll, please. Number 1 video game that you love the most.
Without a doubt, Elden Ring. Without a doubt.
Wow.
Yeah. Without a doubt.
Wow.
It is officially like my number 1.
Why is it your number 1?
Bro, first of all,
Go off, Hunter.
here's the thing. Like, if you won the World Series, what would you say your favorite game of playing that whole game? If you won the World Series as a baseball team, would you say that winning the World Series was like your best moment ever?
Probably.
Okay. So yeah, like that. With Elden Ring, it's like you just defeated the hardest boss of all gaming of all time. Is that not your favorite game?
Right.
Absolutely. Because it's like, dude,
it's the hardest
I
game.
put in how many hours, how many days to beat this one stupid boss? It was like after you beat him, it was just like stamp of approval. Like,
Wow.
dude, you're officially like, you're in there.
And you definitely beat it.
Yeah, oh yeah. I beat Elden Ring so many times. I beat the DLC. I beat Radon, the Promised Consort. Like, yeah, it was hard. At this point now, it's like okay, well, how did you beat him? It's like kind of that. I'm in that category. It's like you didn't just beat him, but like now, how did you beat him? What did you build? What was you this, that? So I'm deep into it. But no, Elden Ring is so good. It was my very first Souls game. Very first, that type of game with Bloodborne, Souls, as short for Dark Souls, type of game I played, and bro, I immediately fell in love with it. It's one of those games where they literally just throw you into a map, throw you into a story, figure it out. Well, how do I hit and figure it out? You figure it out. How do you figure it out? By playing the game.
Play the game.
Play the game.
Get it figured out.
Press some buttons. Read some stats. Read some
books.
Read this. Do a deep dive.
Right.
Ask a player. Ask
Right.
somebody else. Like,
Right. Figure it out.
figure it out as you go.
Do your homework.
Do some homework. And it forced you to get into it. And the thing about with Elden Ring I love so much is like you don't know what the hell's going on. You're just trying to figure out like why is everything torn down? Why is there runes? Why is there like a freaking psychopath with like 20 arms on him? Why is there a snake that turns into like who has a head on the back of his head? You know, what is going on here? Like, what is this Elden Ring thing stuff? Why do I want to become Elden Lord? You know, all this stuff. And it's just like, it makes you dive into the lore. And I fell in love with it. And I probably put about like over 500 hours on 2 different players. So 300 hours on one person, 200 hours on another character. So I love it. I love the DLC too. Not as much. DLC is empty. A lot of hard. It's got the hardest boss in there, but it's just super incomplete. It's incomplete.
Mm-hmm.
They came out too soon with that, and I wish they took some more time with it. Hope they take more time with Elden Ring 3 or 2 coming out. Whenever that comes out. Just take your time. Complete it. So anyway, that's my number 1.
That's your top 10.
That's my top 10. Yeah. I can go on for hours about talking about Elden Ring, which just makes sense because you put in 500 hours
right.
playing it, so
Right.
you figured you know something by now
Right.
about lore, weapons, characters, whatever. All right. What is the top 10 video games of all time?
So, now getting my sources from MetaCritic.com.
Okay, MetaCritic.
MetaCritic.com, and I typed in a few, top 10 best video games of all time, top 10 video games of 2024, and this is the accumulative what I got.
I swear to God, if Fortnite is number 1,
It's actually not. Don't worry, it's not.
thank you.
It's not even on the top. It's literally not even on the top.
Good.
10. Just gonna say it.
Good.
Sorry for anybody who was looking forward to seeing, having that be number 1. It's not.
Definitely not.
Starting off with number 10.
Go.
You ready for this?
Let's go.
I think it'd be. I actually want your honest opinion about
Okay.
this too.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
I'm really curious. Because there's some I'm like, really, this is in the top 10. Like,
Go. Yeah.
but again, I'm not a video game guy, so I wouldn't know.
Okay.
Starting off with number 10. Relax. Grand Theft Auto 5.
Yep. It's a big game.
Why? Why does everybody say Grand Theft Auto?
I
I mean, I know it's
it's just fun. I don't know. I've never been interested in playing Grand Theft Auto. It's just I think it's just like it's an RPG game, kind of like Elden Ring. It's an RPG. You get to do whatever you want, literally.
Can you talk to people on that game and stuff? I see.
You
people,
can.
I see people like talk to people on that.
There's a multiplayer where you can go online and do some stuff. I think that's the sell, and you could just you do whatever you want in the game. So
Okay.
there's a storyline to it, that you can follow.
Mm-hmm.
And so yeah.
Yeah, I always, everybody. I feel like everybody loves Grand Theft Auto, no matter what it was.
Yeah.
But it really got me confused when you started there's people who can join in on it too. I don't know. Again, I don't play video games. I have no idea. But yeah, it's on here. Number 10. That's number 10.
Cool.
Number 9. Okay, good. I thought I lost it. Number 9. We're looking at Red Dead Redemption 2.
Yeah.
Now, explain that one to me. Red Dead Redemption. Like, what's that really
Again,
about?
it's another RPG game. Another RPG role playing
Character?
RPG. Role playing gamer? What does RPG stand for? I don't know. RPG. I don't know. It's a role. It's a
Matt knows. Matt,
Free
what does
roll.
RPG mean? Role playing gamers?
role playing game.
Role playing game?
Yeah, I think so.
Matt knows everything.
Anyway, it's like that, except it's a western. It's a cowboy game.
Oh, and if people get all
It's at that. Build their own cowboy, make their own story, become the villain, become the enemy. Yeah, that came out at the same time. It came out around the same time around Elden Ring. So you had a lot of people who were playing either Red Dead Redemption 2 or Elden Ring.
when did Elden Ring come out? And 2018?
No. 2021. 2022 and 2021.
Red Dead Redemption 2 came out in 2018.
Really?
Yeah, October 26, 2018. Yeah, crazy, right?
Is that,
So I mean, but that does make sense. So I can see why people see similarities.
yeah. Okay. Elden Ring did come out in 2022.
Okay, cool, sweet.
Yeah, role playing game. That's what it stands for.
Role playing game. That makes sense.
So, but yeah, Red Dead Redemption 2 is a big game. A lot of people love it. That was a big deal for a lot of people.
Love it. That looks cool.
I could have swore it was like either. I just remember like when Elden Ring came out, I was like, "Are you playing this or are you playing Red Dead Redemption?"
Mm.
I just remember that was like
Comparison.
Yeah.
Got it. Number 8, I've never heard of this game before, and I'm really curious if you've heard of this game before. Number 8 is Perfect Dark.
Perfect Dark. Is that a horror game?
Yeah, I don't.
Sounds like a horror game.
I think it's a Chinese-Japanese Perfect Dark. I've never heard of it. But apparently it has really good positive ratings. I've never heard of it.
First person shooter game series, originally released in 2010 for the Nintendo 64, remastered and released in 2010 for the Xbox 360. The game is set in 2023, follows Joan of Dark, Agent, Institute of Imitation. Yeah, I've never heard of it. Never played it. Missed that one. Wonder when that came out.
Oh, that was weird. They switched it up on me.
I have seen this character before, the girl with the hair. I have seen it, but I never was like interested in playing the game though.
Yeah, that was kind of weird.
Yeah. Okay.
Perfect Dark coming in at number 8.
Okay.
Number 7 is, I'm really surprised you did not put this on any year top 10. Maybe it's because that's okay. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater.
Oh, yeah.
I was gonna say it says number 3 on here.
I'll be honest with you, I had a hard time picking my 10, and Tony Hawk Pro Skater would have been a good 10. Dragon Ball Budokai would have been another good top 10.
Damn.
Didn't. I know it came
Tony
out
Hawk's Pro Skater, man.
Yeah.
That's an iconic.
That's
so
iconic,
dude.
Music and everything.
Music and everything.
Can I replace my number 10 with Tony Hawk Pro Skater?
No, you can't because you already said top 10.
All
It's
right,
already
shoot.
on video.
All right, number 11 is Tony Hawk Pro Skater then.
All right, that's good enough for me. Yeah, I like that. Yeah,
Yeah.
Tony Hawk's Pro Skater.
Yeah, dude.
One of the games I actually kind of did like playing. I played Tony Hawk's Pro Skater. I played Tony
I
Hawk's
loved
Skater
it.
Underground.
Yeah, number 2, number 3, dude. Dude, they had so many good
ones.
So many good ones.
Dude, and it was a good. I love the story behind it as well, but we're not gonna get into it. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater, always good, always
Great
a
game.
good one, always a good one.
Yes.
Number 6, coming in at number 6 on the top 10 video games of all time, Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild.
Okay. Legend of Zelda game. Yep.
Legend of Zelda.
Yep.
Breath of the Wild, that one in particular. Coming in at number 6.
Yep.
Got a lot of people just love that. Why do people like that one?
Dude, it's Zelda.
But what is that?
Zelda is probably one of like the original role playing games you could play. That was like the OG, like the original.
Have you played a lot of Zelda?
I tried to on the GameCube when the game was the free game. And I didn't like it simply for the fact that I couldn't go anywhere I want because I had to do certain side quests to go to certain places. And as a kid, I just like, this is annoying. I don't like this game. So that was a big turnoff for me. But it's the same reason why you would love any other role playing game. It's like it's a big quest. It's very I don't know how to say it, but it's understandable that to be in the top 10. Absolutely.
Right.
Classic role playing game. One of the best ever.
Love it.
I probably should play Legend of Zelda game just to play it and understand with it.
Try it
It'd
out.
be great. It'd be nice.
All right. Coming in on our top 5 now. Top 5.
Here we go.
Now it also did generate a look at everything. So PC,
Yeah.
consoles,
Yeah.
and all.
Yeah.
Number 5 is Super Mario Galaxy
Super Mario Galaxy?
2.
Whoa.
Super Mario Galaxy 2
Okay.
got a lot
Wow.
of good reviews. Not really. I see a lot of no one saying anything about it. But yeah, Super Mario 2.
I know Super Mario Bros. Was going to be in the top 10. I just didn't think it was going to be that one. I thought it'd be like Super Smash Bros. is probably the number 1. I'm not going to lie. Or number 3.
You'll be. That's what I'm saying. I wanted.
But, like,
it's a very biased.
I would
opinion.
hope that I was hoping that like Super Mario World or Super Mario Bros. Was in the top 5, but Super Mario Galaxy, there's probably a couple. Go on.
I mean, yeah. I'll get into number 4. Number 4 is, I think it's kind of lame. They did this back and back, but it's actually the original Super Mario Galaxy.
Yeah. Original Super Mario Galaxy.
Why?
Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, dude.
I would love.
I don't know.
Super Smash Bros. Is really. I'm actually gonna look it up. Hold on. What is Super Smash Bros. On? Because
I think it's mostly for like GameCube.
Super Smash Bros. Only has a 93 out of 100, and it's ranked It's not that ranked. It's only ranked at 93.
That's surprising.
And when but then you got Super Mario Galaxy, which is ranked 97. I don't get it. I'm not a gamer. The next two, I think you're gonna be like, "What the hell is this?"
Yeah.
But number 4, number 5, Super Mario Galaxy 2. Number 4, Super Mario Galaxy Original. Number 3 is Grand Theft Auto 4.
Yeah. Yep. Whatever. Not my game. It's not my game. It's not.
Not the kind of what we wanted to see this. I'm really curious as to number 2. Have you even heard of number 2?
So that was number 3. This is number 2.
Number 3 was the Grand Theft Auto 4.
Okay.
Whoop-de-doo.
Yep. What to do?
Number 2, rated T for teens, is Soul Calibur.
Soul Calibur, classic. You know this game? We played it.
Did I?
Yep. I don't understand why that's number 2. It's
got a 98.
It was a fun game, and it's very graphically pleasing. That's what it is. Different characters, different weapons. It's very pleasing to the eyes. Very cool. Very personal. You can get very personal with all these characters and fun. I'm like, that's number 2.
Interesting. I know, right?
That who made this list?
You can attack Metacritic.
Yeah, Metacritic. I don't
Metacritic.
know what you're
is
smoking.
saying, yeah, all this whatever. But for the number
I was
1,
like, not even Mortal Kombat.
I know
That's the same kind of deal. Like Mortal Kombat is a way better game than that.
I was in Mortal Kombat.
Yeah. Why Soul Calibur? There must be something to it.
Mortal Kombat has an 83.
Frick.
The first one has an 83 over 100. I think there's a lot of Karens on this thing, man. I don't know. Hey, but it sounds stupid.
That's ridiculous.
But the number one best video game of all time
What is it?
is the Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time.
Yep, Ocarina of Time. Yep. That was the hype. So the hype of that game, it was the first 3D Legend of Zelda.
Oh.
So Legend of Zelda was already big, and then when the Nintendo 64 came out, they made a 3D version, and that blew everybody's mind.
It just blew up.
A 3D version of Zelda. Oh yeah, it was like the same thing with like Pokemon Stadium. Like Pokemon, it went from being on your Game Boy to like, dude, I play this on my Xbox or Nintendo 64 now. 3D animation. Oh my gosh, it was the greatest graphics of all at the time.
Right.
So that was big. It was a huge deal, and it was a great game from what I hear. Like obviously very positive and very, yeah. So I can understand that. So,
but that was your top. That was the top 10 voted. Your top 10.
Yeah,
I like it. I like when you talk about those things you're really passionate about. Yeah. It's very interesting. People need to know about what you like.
Yeah.
I think we need to wrap up though.
Yeah, we do.
We really need to wrap up. Ladies and gentlemen, please. Also, this is last episode of season 2. Everybody, we didn't forget to mention that, but thank you so much for always listening to us. Thank you for being here. For liking and subscribing, buying our merch. We really do. Really appreciate it. We love talking on this podcast and stuff. But we got a lot of things coming up for season 3. Season 3 is looking very tasty and looking awesome. So please subscribe, get involved. Come to a show. We want to see a show.
Yeah, come to a show.
Show, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, come to a show.
Yeah.
Buy our merch again. We're the Brothers Graham, thebrothersgraham.store. And we'll just do what we do best and give you all the energy. And on that note, I'm MC Broccoli.
I'm DJ Hunts.
Thank you so much for always helping us out and supporting us. We are the Two Bros on Podcast. Check us out next season. We love you. Positivity is the activity.
Gratitude is the attitude.
See you later.
Cool. Can't even believe Halo didn't even make the top 10. That is bull.